Hello everyone and welcome to the Sandbrook Adventures, where tonight I'm here in Blackpool for a stroll through the world famous Blackpool Illuminations. Now the show starts at the end of August and runs normally through until October, but the past few years it's been extended through until January, and you know what? It's an absolutely brilliant display that runs for over 6 miles all the way along the promenade, and tonight you're going to be able to join me for a stroll through this absolutely awesome light show. Let's go! Now I've just got the tram down here to Bispham, which is down at the start of the illuminations. You can see the big archway just over there. And yeah, this is always the best place to be, to have a walk through the huge tableaux that you can see on the right hand side. Of course, a lot of people decide to go on coach trips and drive the car down here. Some nights it can get very busy and congested, but I definitely recommend for the best experience walking down through the lights here, because they are absolutely awesome. You've got the nice Egyptian scene just here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's working. Normally the mummy pops up out of the box just there. Yeah, I do love the massive tableaux. A few years ago, we were lucky enough to have a behind-the-scenes tour of the illuminations, and you can see that over on Theme Park Worldwide, our other channel. As we move into 2025, a lot more attractions and things away from theme parks, such as Blackpool Illuminations, are going to be coming over onto this channel now. So yeah, moving forward, things like Blackpool Illuminations, actually a lot of things such as Sea Life Centres, Madame Tussauds, Warwick Castle, even though they are Merlin attractions, we are going to be moving them on to this channel from next year. Of course, all of our previous vlogs from those attractions will remain over on that channel. Yeah, I think it's more fitting now as we move forwards with the Sandbrook Adventures in 2025. There's some really exciting things on the way for the channel. Alice in Wonderland tableau just here. You get a good idea on the size of these when you see everybody along the front right next to them. They are massive. There you go. Yeah, I do love these, and a lot of them have been the same since I was a kid, you know, so it's them classic childhood memories and nostalgia of seeing all of this. It's quite windy tonight, but I have got the clip-on microphone on, so hopefully you won't hear it too much on the camera. Great to be green. This is a nice colourful one. All the lighting on there looks amazing, and this is massive as well. There's been quite a few new additions to the illuminations for 2024, so we're going to see them as we make our way throughout as well. Now, like I said, the show does run for around 6 miles, just over that actually. I haven't decided yet how much of it I'm going to walk. Obviously, all the big tableaux are down here in Bispham. I'm going to walk through all of these and then make a decision really if I'm going to walk all the way down to Pleasure Beach or if I'm going to get the tram back part of the way. And normally that's what we do, but I thought maybe tonight I might just get my steps in and just go for it and walk all the way. The lights have turned on tonight at 6:15. They turn off at 10:30, but on the Blackpool Illuminations website you can see all the timings for the lights, and then you can plan from there. I've just made sure I've got down here for the start of it all. Hey, he's got some sparklers. Love it. That used to be me as a kid coming down here with my mum and dad. Hey, this is sponsored by Coral Island, the big pirate display. And yeah, this was refurbished a few years ago. This is really nice. And the sets are massive, aren't they? Like the huge tableaux, that's the official name for these around here. They are great. Some of them have different sound effects and everything. Obviously they rely on the sponsors to keep these in action, and yeah, they look great. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Love all these little seeds going on just here. Hey, more sparklers. Blackpool Rocks just there. Hey, all the different sweets just around there, lollies. I like that one, that's a classic one. All the different colours on there, really nice. Got this beautiful butterfly just here as well. And yeah, a lot of these obviously now have all been updated to LED, much more cost efficient and good for the environment as well, compared to the old lamps that they used to use. Fish just here. This is good because obviously it changes. Like 1 minute it's very colourful and then the next minute it's just white and green. You've got like the bubbles coming out of the fish. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, this is a nice classic one. Open sesame. Quite a bit of movement on these. I haven't seen the teddy bears yet. They're normally down there at the start, unless they've moved them somewhere else, changed the position maybe of the teddy bears, because they are a Blackpool Illuminations classic. Well, yeah, it's just an off-peak weeknight in October, so yeah, if you were driving through tonight, you'd be fine. I mean, this is probably the quietest I've ever seen. Normally, we'd film this vlog on the first night, but we've just been that busy As you can see, I'm on my own tonight. Charlotte's at home just having a rest with her not feeling the best at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed our vlogs from California. We had a great time. And make sure you check out our Halloween decorations video as well, because the house is looking really spooky. Very happy with the decor. Not quite to the level of the Blackpool Illuminations, but still, for our garden, I'm quite happy with that. Here's a nice Halloween display with the witch just up there, and the big tree, and it continues all the way down here, which is really nice. There you go. This is a good one because you've got like all the pumpkins that are singing on there. So yeah, that one looks really good. Skeleton just up there. We see it better from a little bit further back. There you go. Dracula and his son. Nice, this one. It'd be good if the audio is a bit louder. But then there are people's houses, literally opposite. Was about to arrive. And there's another tree on this side there, which looks pretty good as well. Right, let's continue on looking down the tableaux. I can't believe how quiet it is around here tonight. Look at this, it's empty. That one's very sparkly, I do like that. And you got all these different ones as well. Like, they're all lifted up quite high so you can see them from the road. You got quite a few different scenes going on just down here. All like the different parts. You got some plants, some hearts just up there. Yeah, there's all sorts of different things, and each of the different tableaux kind of tells their own story in a way. Obviously these are some of the smaller ones. But yeah, it's just quite nice how they've all got their own little scenes going on. And yeah, it's quite a calm evening actually now. It was a bit windy earlier on, but yeah, it doesn't seem too bad for a nice evening stroll along the prom here in Blackpool. But yeah, have you been to the Illuminations this year? You plan on coming down? Like I said, they are running through Christmas. It's been good the past few years that they've ran them into the festive period actually, because they never used to do that, and I do like how they now run through Christmas, which is always nice. Hey, we've got the classic spaceman coming up down here, and they're twinkling, look really good over the road. So yeah, you can't walk really close to these, you have to go a little bit further back for these ones. You can't like go straight on down there. Hey, there's a spaceman. Yeah, back in the day when I was a kid, you used to have them like across the roadway, which used to look really cool, and yeah, there was loads of them, and like the little UFOs and spaceships. But yeah, now they're all the way across, and there's a couple of the teddy bears there, but the thing is, where they've put them now, you can't get to them, which is a shame, because obviously before, you could go right near to them. And yeah, there is a pathway on that side, but yeah, it's closed off tonight. I don't know if it always closed. I think normally it always is, yeah, you have to come across this way. Yeah, it seems interesting. Well, there is some signage on there, so maybe some nights the pathway is open a little bit closer, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's shut tonight. You've got the Daleks there, the TARDIS, exterminate. This is a newer tableau just over here from what I can remember. Yeah, some different scenes going on there, which looks really good. Yeah, it's nice. Light around the world. Well, it's starting to get a bit busy now here on the right hand side. Traffic coming down. Yeah, I feel like that's a new one there as well, which is good. Yeah, this is normally where we do walk along this bottom bit, but I can't see the main group of teddy bears unless they are a bit further down. It's quite interesting because obviously with them, a lot of people like to get close to them, don't they, you know? But yeah, these actually do look a lot better from further back, like the big tableaus just here. It's like Big Brother's eye watching you, that one, isn't it? Very colourful though. Certainly looks the part. Yeah, it's why I like walking, because yeah, the traffic does start to build up a little bit. If you've got a sunroof, that's what I always used to do when I was a kid, like stick my head out the sunroof. Make way for Noddy! Noddy! We still keep the classic nostalgia here in Blackpool. Noddy! SpongeBob just over there, you got Dora the Explorer there with the backpack on. And then down to the Sussy Show next over here. There's Richard. And of course they got Suttyland at Creeley, went there a couple of years ago, down in Devon. Yeah, you can see that over on Theme Park Worldwide. Sue. I do like all the big tableaus. Updated the screen just there as well. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Postman patch just there, and Jess the cat as well. What an absolute throwback. It's Basil Brush, everybody. Boom, boom. I think I do that impression every year, don't I? Ah, here we go. This is where you can cross over and go and see the teddy bears. So that must stay blocked off all the time then up there. And then obviously you can come over and see the teddy bears up close on this side. So yeah, we'll cross back over here. They've moved the position. Nice peacock up there though, beautiful. Hey, here we go. This one's a bit of a classic. So you got the 3 buses there. One's going to Pleasure Beach, one's going Blackpool Zoo, the other one's going the Tower. And then he builds up the speed. He's going, he's going. Is he going to go now? Hey, over the top. They just wouldn't make them like that anymore, would they? Like proper classic. You know, now it'd be like a track, wouldn't it, with just one light instead of having all the ones going across. Yeah, it's such a quiet night in Blackpool. Basically got the illuminations to myself just here. Hey, let's go and see the teddies. Yeah, that section is all closed off to walk down there. Yeah, it's a bit muddy as well, and obviously they do look better from a distance. But yeah, the Teddy Bears Picnic has moved to this location. The sad thing is you can't actually walk around them as good now because they are a little bit hidden. Yeah, that's a shame. Maybe they have people climbing over or damaging them and stuff. Yeah, they are though. What a classic. These have been the same for many, many years. Teddy Bears Picnic. You can come through the middle here and see them a little bit closer. But yeah, they're all behind the big fences, which takes away from it a bit really. I'd quite like to see these get moved down by the tower because they've got a few like other walk-through areas there, and then obviously they'd be manning them then to make sure that no one's damaging them. We've got the different seasons here with all of these lights, which are very nice. The sun's probably my favourite. The sun just looks like really chilled out just over there.
What about
Nice. Yeah, it's quite a calm evening actually. Can't really hear the sea much down there. Bashing up against the side like you do sometimes in Blackpool. And it turns out over the actual roadway at this point, it's mostly just string lights down either side like you can see. So nothing that special really, because obviously they want you to have the big focus over on this side with the big tableaux. This is Swan Lake. I think this is one of the best ones actually. That's why I recommend just walking down here and seeing it. Yeah, it's a nice one, all the dancing ladies. Bit of Swan Lake for you there. And there's so many different lights on each and every one of these. They always look great. Obviously it changes, there we go, there's the scene in the middle. What's your go-to Illuminations food? For me, it's a bag of donuts. But I know a lot of people like different things, don't they, when they walk through the Illuminations. That's a similar one to them, where there was quite a few of them in a row. Back down there. They're all having a bit of a run tonight. Why not? A bit of a jog through the Illuminations. And this is like the final section of the tableaux down here in Bispham. I do like this one, like a Polynesian style. Aloha! I do like the crab just there. But yeah, it's just classic, isn't it? I love these big tableaux. They are wonderful. Look at that. I'd love to see them make some more of these again, like the big ones, but I understand that they cost so much money to make. They really do. But really impressive. Like if you come into the lights, definitely come and have a walk around all this and to come and see it all, because it is absolutely wonderful to come and see. I really do like it a lot. So that's all for the lights down in Bispham. Really nice to get up close to the big tableaux. They look amazing, they really do. And yeah, there's some other big scenes to look at and some bits that we can actually walk through when we get down to the tower. Now we're gonna have a little stroll and just see how I feel really. I mean, I might walk all the way tonight. Obviously I'm on my own tonight, I might just go for it, get my steps in, have a bit of a power walk. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, if you've watched our latest home vlog from the Halloween decor, you'll know we've got a treadmill now. So we've been trying to get a bit more active on the treadmill, mainly for the days when we're not out doing things like theme parks and adventures like this. But tonight, instead of going back and doing the treadmill, might just enjoy a fast power walk down here through the lights, and then I can show you pretty much everything and walk all the way down. I'm parked just by the Big Blue Hotel, down by Pleasure Beach. So I might just go for it and walk all the way, to be honest. We'll see how I feel. And this is where the illuminations above the roadway get quite exciting now. I like all these. All the LED lights. I know they've got quite a few new ones on display for this year. That's the thing, every year they're always adding different things to make the show even bigger. The world's greatest free light show. Here's the tram. So yeah, what I normally do, or what we have done the past few years with these vlogs, is there's a tram stop right here, and then we jump on the tram and then get off at either North Pier or down at the Tower. But I'm not going to do that tonight. Luckily, if I do think, you know what, it's going to be quite a walk, I can just jump on a tram at one of the stops. But we'll see how we get on. I mean, why not? The night is young, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, so may as well just make the most of it. Yes, this is the cabin tram stop here. About a 5-minute walk from the end of the tableaux. If you are coming, especially with kids and pushchairs and that sort of thing, and you want to jump back on a tram here, and don't fancy walking all the way, because obviously it is quite a way. Fun fact for you, I remember when I was a kid doing that walk with my parents, and I just kept going and going, and it was my parents that were tired out, not me. I was just loving the lights. Here's a look at these nice archways over the road. Yeah, they look fantastic. Sponsored by Virgin Media, these ones. Oh, the classic Blackpool showgirls all the way down here, dancing along. And just put it into perspective, the walk, if you do want to do it. So it took about 20 minutes to walk down through the illuminations there in Bispham, all the big tableaux. It's 33 minutes according to Google Maps from where I am now down to the Tower. So it's not actually too bad. I'm definitely going to walk it now tonight. 33 minutes. And then from here down to the Big Blue Hotel, it's an hour and 15-minute walk. About 3.5 miles that. So yeah, bear that in mind. It is quite a way if you are doing this walk that I'm doing tonight. And along the way there are some more tableaux that you can see, such as the one here on the right hand side. So with these ones, the ladies are wearing all different costumes, lots of different colours. Yeah, it's the same on both sides, but then the different ones as you make your way down. Of course, they've got all the lights in the middle. It's look great. Oh, this is nice down here. So I've just walked off the main road for a second. You got the water features down here, which look nice, and they've actually put a light shining on there, changing different colours. That looks good. All the bushes are lit up as well. Got some nice trees just down here too. And there's another TARDIS down here. Just going to have a look at that. So yeah, in the past I have walked down to here with Charlotte, and then we've got the tram from a station just here as well. But like I said, I'm just going to go for the walk. You can see the tower actually down there in the distance. Oh, these are nice. Some good effects. It's a shame to see it so quiet, to be honest. Obviously it's busier at the weekends and it's half term in a couple of weeks, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to get very busy then, I'm sure. Hey, there's the TARDIS. I like how that's down here. Obviously they used to have these hanging up above the roadway, and you can see actually here on the side, look, there you go. That's how they used to fasten them up. So yeah, it gives you a bit of an idea, doesn't it, on how big these used to be, like when they used to hang them next to the road. Oh, it's really nice, this little walkway here. Lots of great photo opportunities with all the trees and bushes around, which is very nice. Yeah, impressed with this. All the little trees, never really seen this before down here. So I'm approaching the roundabout now. Now a few years ago they had a big Spitfire in the middle of the roundabout, if you remember that. I think it was for last year. They replaced that with some smaller ones, actual illuminations themselves. So obviously I'm not going to cross over the road into the roundabout itself, but we'll have a look at it from a distance as safely as we can do and get the best shots of that. My favourite thing they've ever done with this roundabout though was definitely as a carousel, with all the carousel horses round. It used to look great, that did, back in the day. And there's the roundabout. Jeez, yeah, it's the best view. Just over here, I was not going to cross into the middle just there because there's no walkway. There we go. Yeah, the camera doesn't do it justice. It actually looks really nice with the different aircrafts there and all the lights coming from them as well. Yeah, it's a good scene, that is. Like I said, I do miss the old carousel because I feel like it used to take up a lot of it, but we are going back a long time. I mean, I'm 31 now, so probably going back 20 years, maybe more than that. Right, so I'm going to continue walking all the way down now. So as far as I'm aware, all these lights are just over the roadway now, and yeah, different fixtures to see. So this is the bit of the walk now where I don't know how really much there's going to be to see, because I've not done this walk for a number of years. Normally get the tram all down this bit. So let's go for it and see yeah, what we can see. It's probably going to take me about 20-25 minutes to get down towards North Pier walking from here. Very flashy, isn't it? And they just keep twinkling all the way above the road. Really nice. Can be quite distracted actually when you're driving, looking at all the illuminations. Most of the time though, to be fair, you're going about 2 miles an hour. It's only because it's a quieter night tonight where you're not going as fast. You can just see the tower there in the distance as well. Something else that's really special about the Blackpool Illuminations are the illuminated trams. We've got a few different ones, and I can just see one in the distance making its way down towards us. So yeah, I'll get some footage of the illuminated tram as it makes its way by. And of course, the great fun, I've been on them before in the past, but to be honest, the best part of the illuminated trams is just seeing them going up and down the promenade, because they look really nice, really special. Yeah, I think it's the boat that's coming down. And here it comes, just coming into view now. Hey! Beautiful, oh, really nice. I didn't know if they were running actually on the off-peak nights. I thought they might be just peak nights only, but yeah, that's good. Still very busy on there though, and the trams can get very busy. Something else you can do is cycle through the illuminations as well. They do ride the lights just before they start, which is a little preview. Tower's looking great down there, it's still quite far in the distance. There you go, it's a little red just there now, doing quite a few different functions. And yeah, I know they've got some new photo opportunities and illuminations to see right by the tower that look great. So I'm excited to see those, and of course, show you them as well. Yeah, this gives you a bit of an idea where I'm walking to. There you go, that's North Pier, so one of the 3 piers that you can see. That's the closest one in this direction. So yeah, it's not too far in the distance, to be honest. Get those steps in. And I'll treat myself to a bag of donuts then when I get down by Coral Islands. What's really nice about illumination season is that a lot of the businesses along the seafront make the effort with putting their own lights up as well, such as the Strand Hotel just over here and the Rutland Hotel next door. They've all got their own lights in, which look great. That's the President Hotel there. Who remembers a TV show that had a guy called Mark Jenkins in? Called The Hotel, I think the programme was. I used to love it. Well, that's where he works just there as the manager. It was great, that was. Fantastic TV show. Anybody remember it? Comment down below. The Imperial Hotel, looking very nice there with the floodlights on. Hey, we've got a bit more variety with these above the roadway just here. These are quite nice. A bit more subtle, this section here. Yeah, not loads going on. I do remember back when I was a kid, over the roadway, they used to have some very impressive displays. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the new things are good down by the tower, but yeah, they used to do like all sorts of big things over the roadway that I do miss. So many people just out running tonight, enjoying the lights. Like, fantastic. If I lived in Blackpool, I'd definitely do that, or maybe not run, but at least power walk this like every night or something. Why not? Because at least you got something to see whilst you're doing your exercise along the way. Yeah, to be honest, if you are getting the tram or driving through this section, you're not really missing much. As you can see above the roadway, there's not loads going on. Only a few smaller bits above. There's nothing down here at the side at this section. But to be honest, I don't think it's too far now to be down at North Pier. So it's a little bit less colourful in this section now. You've got some more white lights that are strobing along here. I'll tell you what is colourful though, Blackpool Tower down there in the distance. And you can see the wheel now on Central Pier coming into view. And North Pier off to the right. So yeah, going to be at North Pier probably in about 5 minutes. Hasn't took that long to get down here at all. It's probably took about 20 minutes from the end of the lights in Bispham to get to here. I have been walking pretty fast though, power walking. This section's a little bit like stepping back in time, not just because of the illuminations, but also because of the lampposts. I mean, proper old school down here. But you do get some nice views of the tower. It's getting closer and closer there. Yeah, there's some old festoons here. So yeah, I've just come around the side of the hotel here. Obviously the main road continues up that way. But yeah, there's nothing really to see along that section. So yeah, I thought I'd carry on along here. Nearly at North Pier now. That took nowhere near as long as I was expecting to walk down that section. Maybe 25 minutes from Bispham here to North Pier. Fantastic. And yeah, back down now in what is the heart of Blackpool, the Golden Mile. It's going to be walking all the way down from North Pier, past Pleasure Beach, and yeah, we're going to be ending down by the big mirror ball that there is down there that's all lit up. Obviously that's here all year, not just for the illumination. So yeah, still lots to see. Let's continue on down towards the tower. Oh, I can smell the donuts already. I'm not going to get any yet though. I'm going to wait until I get a little bit further down the promenade. But yeah, there's North Pier, all lit up there at night with the lights. So many people running. Maybe there's an actual running event going on. I'm not too sure. Hey, down to some of the newest, a few years old these ones, and some of the best lights actually here in Blackpool. I really like these. Really cover the roadway nicely, and they look great with the backdrop of the tower. Hey, here we go. How nice does that look? It's especially on the purple and blue setting just there. That looks the part. And yeah, it changes to all different settings. Oh, green now. Green and yellow. Yeah, these are nice because they're huge. I mean, look at the cars going underneath. It's pretty big cars passing under, and then you realise just how massive these are. With the winds they get in Blackpool as well, they've really got to make sure that they're fastened up right, these ones. Yeah, they look great. And these run all the way out the front of the tower. Then we're going to have a few bits on the right-hand side that we can go and walk through, and some photo opportunities in just a moment. Oh, I still love the heritage trams just there. They are classic Blackpool to me. As much as the new ones are very efficient and they're nice, you can't beat the old school charm and nostalgia of those ones. Look at that. And of course they do run heritage tram tours a lot of the time here. Beautiful. And we actually saw an old Blackpool tram in San Francisco, USA, just a few weeks ago. And you can see that vlog here on this channel of my trip to the USA. We had an amazing time in California and loved seeing San Francisco for the first time. So make sure you give that a watch. Oh, Blackpool Tower. It's an icon of the UK, isn't it? I do love it. The lighting package always looks the part on there. But yeah, these nice lights above the road look great collectively, don't they, like all together. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look over just out the front of the tower now, because they have some projections running here. And here we go then. So they run regular projection shows here on the tower, and let's look at one of them now. The quality of the projections is really good as well, because obviously the actual truck that's projecting it is right behind me here. So it's quite far away. Love how it's all synced up with the tower as well. And it's great that all this is completely free. Of course, if you're coming down here, you can make donations to keep this wonderful show going. So the different projection shows have all got different themes. It's a bit water-based, this one, which is quite cool. Sea creatures. We've had a bit of space in there as well. You can buy your flashes down here as well. Flashes. Standing right here on the comedy carpet. Hey, and just behind over here, there's a massive Blackpool sign that you can take your photo with, which is great. I love that. But yeah, there's all the projectors. Really cool. Oh, the projection mapping show is fantastic. It looks really good there on the front of the tower, and then of course all the lights on Blackpool Tower are all in sync with it as well, which is fantastic. It's really nice. Obviously a lot of people don't often get to see projection mapping a lot of the time, especially here in the UK. When you get into like the Disney parks and that sort of thing, you see it a lot, but it's nice. You don't often see it in the UK, so I love seeing projection mapping when we can do, because it looks amazing just on there. Really nice. Well, look at this new feature for 2024. This is nice. Oh, look at the donkeys just there. Oh, this is lovely. What a location as well. So you can take some great photos with the tower just behind. This is lovely. Yeah, I saw on the Blackpool Illuminations Facebook page that they were making this for this year. It's a nice cream cone in the middle. Oh, that looks great. Really impressed with the positioning for that. Like I was saying earlier on, it'd be nice to see maybe the teddy bears that are down the other end come down here now, because obviously there's always someone in there, I'd imagine anyway, manning it. It'd be great, wouldn't it, just having them down here now, the teddy bears picnic. Because obviously back in the day, you never used to really have anything to walk around down here, so yeah, that'd be lovely to see. But yeah, really impressed with that. It looks great, so colourful. Oh, really impressed with that new feature with the donkey. I think it looks fantastic. It's maybe wanting ice cream now. Saying that, maybe not. It's just a bit chilly tonight. Yeah, see what I mean by the lights over the roadway look better from a distance, don't they? Like really nice. And now we've got a couple of the bits that we can walk down here now. This is why I always like to mention the lights down in Bispham, because it's actually quite busy down here. But there was hardly anyone down in Bispham looking at the tableaux. So yeah, just wanted to mention about those. Just so you know, if you are coming here, don't miss them, because they are a great part of the display. Saying that though, the past few years they've added a lot more down here by the tower, which is fantastic, including this nice little archway walk through here. So yeah, we'll go through here now, why not? How nice is this? Obviously you can take some photos and things, and yeah, it looks great, really cool effect. It's got a few different functions as well. Hey, makes you quite dizzy actually when you're walking through. It's a bit like a travel tunnel. Hey, spinning vortex. Will make you dizzy now when you're doing that. Yeah, how good does this look? Really nice, just great effect as you're walking down. Hey, Blackpool Illuminations. Oh, what an awesome effect, really like that. I think that's probably my favourite feature now in the Illuminations. It's great. It's an awesome photo opportunity. I think it makes actually how they're not like complete circles. It's really nice. Kind of reminds me like the ocean. Maybe that was the inspiration with it being, of course, here on the promenade. That looks nice. Oh, red, white and blue there as well. Wonderful. And you got these just there. These are massive, aren't they? All great photo opportunities. You can get on the middle just there, and like all the LEDs around. And you got a couple of these. Yeah, these are fantastic. Really impressive. Wheels looking nicely lit up just over there as well in the distance. And of course you've got Coral Island just over here. So yeah, I'm just going to nip over into Coral Island. Have a little walk through there, make the use of the toilets. Before continuing on, get some donuts maybe outside Coral. Hey, old Mr. T's just there, Golden Mile Amusements as it's called now. Not heard anything else on the Blackpool Central project. Obviously the new car park's open back there, but nothing on the indoor leisure complex yet. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we've got Odyssey to come and see. And a fun fact for you about Odyssey, a few years ago, I actually helped make this, because when we had that behind the scenes tour of the Illuminations, I was there and helped yeah, make them. There you go, so you can see Odyssey down there in the distance. Okay, let's get a nip into Coral Island. Can you even come to Blackpool without going in Coral Island? I don't think you can. Yeah, it's a great arcade. It's actually got a few rides in there, including a new ride that opened recently. So to be honest, need to do a vlog in there for Theme Park Worldwide, and we'll do that at some point in the future. Here's the awesome cart. I've quite a few of these going up and down the prom. Yeah, these run all the time, not just during the illumination season. Run all throughout the main season here in Blackpool. These lights are nice. And yeah, things like the Sea Life and other attractions are all going to be coming up on this channel moving forwards. In the past, we have put them on Theme Park Worldwide, but like I say, at the moment, we're going through a bit of a transition, if you like, with this channel. Of course, we're going to be doing our usual content, but also anything that's not directly theme park related that's on Theme Park Worldwide, such as this that we've put on there before, are all going to be coming over to this channel as we move into 2025, just as we, you know, keep things aligned with our vision for the future of both channels, really, for you to enjoy. But ultimately, it means more content. So yeah, stay tuned for everything coming up. Right, we're going to go and see Odyssey over here on the right now. Let's go and have a look. Don't mean Jubilee Odyssey from Fantasy Island. I see this very much the future of Blackpool Illuminations, to be honest. More walk through things like this. This looks awesome. Odyssey, wow. All the lighting, the music. They also got projections down here on the floor as well. Like, how awesome is this? And the massive as well. 3 massive statues, you got smoke effects. This is great, what a show. Hey, I tell you what, this looks better than ever down here this year. Like with the smoke and everything, amazing. I tell you about what I said just about the archway being my favourite. It's definitely my favourite part of the Illuminations. Look at it, looks amazing. And the tower there just behind, it's pumping, looks awesome. Now I'm not too sure which one it was, but basically I helped put the fiberglass on here, on one of these. It was definitely a bottom section somewhere though. Odyssey. It's not all full on rave, like it's got the more calming sections. Like now just, yeah, that's spectacular. Looks great with the tower as well, doesn't it? Move to the left a little bit there. There you go, how good does that look? Awesome. Nice and busy over there on Central Pier. Great atmosphere here on the Golden Mile in Blackpool. And that's the thing, that's why they call it the Golden Mile, isn't it? This is like the main area, the main street to walk down. And yeah, a lot busier around here than down in Bispham. These lights look nice. Like big gems, aren't they, twinkling? Beautiful. Right, I might cross here actually, the lights have just changed. Yeah, let's cross over. Have a look at some donuts. I saw 5 for £5 down there just, but I think I can do better than that. I'm in Blackpool at the end of the day. Always look for a bargain. Oh, that looks nice down there. Let's go onto the pavement. Hey, that's a good view. Beautiful. Well, I just found a pretty decent offer. 5 donuts for £4. I thought, let's go for that because these look really nice on the stall. You never know, some of these stalls aren't the best. So I thought, yeah, I'll go for that one. Fantastic. Silcock's Fun Palace Arcade, looking good all lit up at night. Tuck into me donuts as we continue on strolling along the Blackpool Illuminations. Yeah, more of these nice diamonds just here. Let's continue on down. Oh, good call on these donuts. They are delicious. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, here's a look at the chandeliers that they've got in this section. I feel like these have been relit for this year. Yeah, they're looking very good. Very bright. All the way down the Chandelier Causeway, this section's called. As we continue on down, so yeah, basically walking down the Golden Mile now between Central Pier and South Pier, taking in all the lights down here. Oh, what a throwback. So these are some of the new illuminations for 2024. However, they're a proper throwback. Some of the old ones that they used to have. Who remembers like the aliens and the spaceships that they used to have on the side? Well, yeah, they used to have like lights like this shooting down the middle, and yeah, you've got the aliens up there on the side. So as much as, you know, they don't look like they used to with the big spaceships, yeah, it's a nice little throwback to how it was. Like, this is good. That's probably one of my favourite sections now. That's the thing, there's a lot of investment going into the illuminations, and it's really positive to see because it modernises it and keeps it updated, keeps it fresh. People like myself who come every year get to see it and just take it all in and see the different things. Yeah, this looks really good this year with the aliens. I like the light zooming across. The camera doesn't do it justice. Donuts are great, by the way. I've got one left. I thought I'd just film this clip and then I'll yeah, have another donut. Beautiful. Oh, what a throwback. And they're really cute, some of these as well. Look at this one. Oh, it's kind of like how the spaceships used to look. These are great. Oh, look at them up there. I like them. Hey, right then, we're here in the Sooty section just here now. Obviously we saw some of the Sooty lights earlier. Hello, you all right? Sooty and Sweep all the way across the road. Bit of crowd interaction walking down here tonight. I don't think they were fans of the channel. Could have been, but I don't think they were. Hey, there's the boat coming down again. Yeah, it must be the only one that's on out of the light up illuminated trams tonight. Not seeing the others whilst I've been walking down. Oh, I'm going to get my view covered up by a coach. No! It's just going to magically appear now. There it is. Great they are. And as we move into the next section of illuminations, yeah, a little bit more old school with these ones just here, like the big glass effect just on there. Still nice though, very pretty. There's not really any like flashing or movement with these, but sometimes it's nice, isn't it, just to have some more that are a little bit subtle. It just took me like 5 minutes to get all the sugar off my face from them donuts, but they were so good though, really tasty. Yeah, you just love sugary donuts. For me, don't need all the chocolate or Lotus Biscoff or anything like that on the top. Definitely not Nutella, because I don't like Nutella. You see that a lot of the time. You think, oh, you're getting chocolate sauce, and it's Nutella. But yeah, I just love standard like sugary donuts. Yeah, but they're definitely my go-to. Love them to bits. But of course, if you're enjoying the videos, make sure you give them a like and also subscribe to the channel for everything that's going to be coming up. Because we've got a lot of exciting things planned as we continue on with 2024. Lots of Christmas content, the Christmas markets and all that jazz coming up, so stay tuned. And along with that too, as we move into 2025, there's going to be some really exciting things to share on this channel that we cannot wait for. Hey, I like these ones, only in Blackpool. They've had these for quite a few years. Yeah, there we go, you got the seagull just on there too. So it's only in Blackpool. Hey, there you go, you see it a bit better now. Oh, I've done a lot of walking tonight. Oh, a lot of walking today. Obviously, I've been at Pleasure Beach all day today. Filmed a couple of vlogs for over on Theme Park Worldwide, so make sure you check them out. Pleasure Beach isn't lit up tonight. I think that's a shame during illuminations how they don't light up the big one. I mean, it's the best publicity that you can get for the park, isn't it? Lighting up the big one. All the festoons down the sides. And some wiggly lights down in the middle that look good. And yeah, not too far off South Pier. They updated their lighting last year, I think it was, over there, but that looks pretty good. The coaster's operating down there. If you're coming down, obviously, yeah, you've got the piers that are open with rides at night, Pleasure Beach, you know, closing early, but the piers are open later, so you can enjoy them as we make our way into the circus illuminations now. Bit of clowning around going on tonight here in Blackpool. I do like these, with the big top just there. Yeah, these are awesome. So you got the ringmaster up there on these ones, and the trapeze artist just there as well. Not too far off now from South Pier, which is just here on the right hand side, the Velvet Coaster. Weatherspoons there on the left. Do you love a good trip to Spoons? Don't we all? So we continue on down past the Pleasure Beach. Like I said, I'm part of the other side of Pleasure Beach. We're going to head down to the Mirror Ball and see that all lit up. Come racing on the Arabian Derby, it is to play it now. Oh, I love the audio on those. Yeah, South Pier looking good. Refurbished a couple of years ago. Hope it's off again. Come racing on the Arabian Derby, it is to play it now. Lovely. Hey, and there's Spoons just over on the left hand side, the Velvet Coaster. Obviously named after the actual Velvet Coaster at Pleasure Beach, now Nickelodeon Streak. I like how even the Velvet gets into the Illuminations mood. So I say that, they're up all year, but it fits in with the Illuminations. If the Velvet Coaster can light up, why can't Pleasure Beach? That's what I want to know. Look how dark it is down at this end of the promenade. You wouldn't even know Pleasure Beach was there. All you can see is the height beacon. Yeah, it's a shame that Pleasure Beach don't light up, even the casino building. In fact, well, the coffee area, that's got some lights in. That's about all. Even the main Pleasure Beach archway is off. It's sad, isn't it? I remember back in the day when Pleasure Beach used to be open every night at the Illuminations. It was open late, you know. I do miss those days, the good old days. These always look nice. So you got the mermaids and the little shells there in the middle. And these continue all down past Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Yeah, the screen's on. That's about all. It's quite funny though, isn't it? Because obviously they've got the screen on to help advertise the park. The best advertising will be just having the sign lit up. I mean, you've got Pleasure Beach there, it's got all lighting on. And then you've got the archways of Mr. Funshine on there, one to the left, another one here on the front. None of them are lit up. It's sad, isn't it? It's a shame. But the best publicity, they could do that. Have them lit up. I mean, even the arcade's open on the front there. So you'd think they'd just open up and get the lights on, wouldn't you? In an ideal world, they'd open the full park, but it is what it is. At least they've got Journey to Hell running some nights. Right, who's for a fountain show? Let's go and have a look. Hey, this looks good. Yeah, it's directly opposite Blackpool Pleasure Beach. A nice display. I feel like this has been updated, actually. It used to be called Venus Reborn, this did. Well, yeah, it's got all the screens there at the back, and yeah, looking pretty good. Nice and colourful, very modern. Fits with some of the newer sections of the Illuminations, and yeah, right opposite the beach. That was pretty good. Fountain show with some music as well. Really nice. Yeah, I like that. Oh, we're changing to a different song, are we, maybe? Oh, that's bright. That is very bright. Hey. Oh, I think it's sponsored by Funny Girls. If you've never been to Funny Girls before, it's a great night out in Blackpool. It's mad, isn't it? Pizza Hut's all lit up there. Even Ripley's, believe it or not, at Pleasure Beach is lit up. But oh no, won't like the Pleasure Beach sign up. You can't even see the big one. Oh, you wouldn't know that the UK's second tallest coaster's right there, would you? So hidden. Even the turnaround section you can barely see. Just up there. And yeah, all the Little Mermaids continue on round in this section. Hey, Little Mermaids, didn't mean it to sound like that. Nothing to do with Disney. So I've been filming this video for about 2 hours, and that's how long it's took me, including quite a few stops, obviously all the way down to take it in. And I've done just over 10,000 steps in 2 hours. So that shows how far I've walked. Here comes the tram. When you hear them dings, always make sure you're not walking on the tram line. Stick to the paths. Whoa. So yeah, Stargate is the end of the tram line all the way down here. And yeah, we're down into the next section now, which are the Nickelodeon lights. So sad, even like the drop for the big one, not lit up at all. Just a few light up tubes in this section, just a bit of filler. Obviously you can see the areas where they haven't got loads of budget, you know, but at the end of the day, it is a free display. What more could you want? So yeah, these are the Nickelodeon Land lights. Now obviously Nickelodeon Land is an area in Pleasure Beach. And I can almost see the end of the Illuminations down there, which means I've walked the full thing. Crazy. Like, it's been a long walk, but it's been worth it. There's the silhouette of the big one at night with a spooky moon behind. We've got Dora the Explorer up there. She makes 2 appearances. Same with Sooty. because Sooty makes 2 appearances as well. Squidward just up there, Charlotte's favourite, that's for you, Charlotte. I'm having a chill tonight. Bless her, hopefully she's feeling better soon. The Boulevard Hotel on the left-hand side, yeah, one of the 2 hotels at Pleasure Beach. And there's Patrick and SpongeBob SquarePants just up there. And they're the Nickelodeon land lights just here too. It's nice how they're actually outside Pleasure Beach as well. I mean, they've gradually changed position over the years, moving along out the front of Pleasure Beach. But yeah, it's nice how they're directly out the front of it with them being the sponsor. Right then, you see that big mirror ball just down there in the distance? Gonna walk down to there now. Yeah, you mostly just got a few little festoons along the way till you get to the mirror ball. And then there's a big jazzy section, which is the donation area. There was one back in Bispham, and there's one here. And yeah, walked all that, can't believe it. Oh, these are nice. They've actually got some old like heritage posters up in this section. Blackpool Illuminations, 5th of September to the 20th of October 1958. Blimey, that was a short run there. Hey, I've continued walking for about 10 minutes past Blackpool Pleasure Beach, where I've made it to the world's largest mirror ball. Look at this, they actually redid the lighting on here not too long ago, and it looks fantastic. There we go. And yeah, when I had that tour of Lightworks, where they do all the maintenance for the illuminations, I actually saw this on the floor there, because they were redoing it all. How amazing does that look? It's actually quite dazzling when you walk on the floor just here. Yeah, it looks great, really nice. There's the big one all the way down there. Oh, stunning. Yeah, it's definitely worth coming down here to see the mirror ball. And to be honest, you've got quite a few areas where you can just park next to the road for a couple of minutes just to come out and get some photos. Yeah, you can safely park at the side as you come and see the mirror ball. Lovely. Yeah, you got all the lights down here. That one's sponsored by Beaverbrooks there. Same as that section. And that is literally the end of the illuminations right there. I can't believe it. Like, walked the whole of Blackpool Illuminations. I don't think I've ever walked the whole thing before. I've walked from Bispham down to Pleasure Beach before when I was a kid, but I don't think I've gone past Pleasure Beach and done it all in one go. Fantastic. But yeah, it's been great. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a great time. It's been amazing just taking it all in and seeing it. I love it, and it's free. And with the world's largest mirror ball being right behind me, this would be the best place to wrap up this vlog. But thanks so much for watching as always, really do appreciate it. Of course, just being me here tonight while Charlotte's been having a bit of a rest at home while she's trying to get better. But you know what, had a really nice evening strolling down and getting all them steps in. To be honest, like, I feel really good tonight, even though I've had 5 donuts on my way down. Like, it's good, like, it gives you that motivation just to get some more exercise in and take it in. And at the end of the day, you can have a treat, can't you, when you've done a lot of steps. Literally 10,000 steps in 2 hours I've done tonight, walking from Bispham all the way down here to the giant mirror ball. But I hope that you've enjoyed watching this vlog. Lots more coming up. Like I say, check out the previous one to this one, doing all of our Halloween decorations at home. They look amazing, and I'm really pleased about that. And we've got lots more planned. Like I say, a lot more of the Merlin kind of midway attractions are going to be making their way onto this channel moving forwards, and we look forward to showing all of them with you. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So much planned as we move into 2025. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and have your own adventures. Blackpool Illuminations. See you later, everyone.